Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed as we begin our investigation into the target at Akir, whose name I forgot. Um, but this is actually my second time recording this episode. Because I recorded it the other night, only to find out that the recent OBS update broke things again. It didn't break my recordings for other games because those are at such small resolutions that I have more than enough to overkill any sort of quality change there. But they changed how they do video quality, and as a result, when I checked my recording, I found out it was 800 megabytes big and was recording at about 1 frame every 5 seconds. So I think I fixed the issue now. There may be a little bit more change or tweaking over the next couple of weeks, but I think I've got everything all set now. And hopefully they won't launch a new update right when I finally get this fixed either, like the last issue.
Al-Sayf. A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Muallim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse, and so here I am. What can you tell me about him?
He is the Grand Master of the Knights Hospitaller, and surely keeps his quarters in their district. Beyond that, I cannot say. I suggest you search the city. See what you can learn from the people.
Tell me where they gather and I'll see what I can find.
The public gardens north of here, or what's left of them, are as good a place as any to begin. There's an abandoned market northwest as well that merits watching. And Maria of Jehoshaphat's church to the west remains a popular meeting place. These 3 locations should be sufficient for your needs.
I appreciate the information, Rafiq. It will be put to good use.
See that it is.
Alright, so that's right, we're assassinating the headmaster, or grandmaster, or whatever, of the Knights Hospitalier, and it's some French-sounding dude whose name I've already forgotten. I'll be reminded by the time it's done. So we're just going to make our rounds here, because fortunately I did have a backup file, so that's what I'm working off of right now. If you ever do get into Let's Playing, remember backups are everything. They will save you so much grief. Especially in a game like this, where there's not like a conventional saving system where you just make save files and it's a slot or profile system. Those are my bane, but we're just gonna go around. There's not much to do. Let's see, Archer challenge, flag relay, eavesdropping, pickpocket, interrogation, and assassination. So just 6 challenges, nothing too hard. And of course we're still in the part of the game that's easy, so.
It's good you've come, brother. I could use that blade of yours. Too many archers about. This makes it difficult for me to work. Kill them. All of them. And I might be able to assist you in your campaign against the Mad Doctor. Keep in mind, however, that you must do this without being seen. Should you be discovered, they'll sound the alarm and you'll be forced to try again.
They'll sound the alarm and you'll be forced to try again. Like this is some sort of video game. Okay. Oh, we can get him easy enough. Oh, fuck.
Be gone!
God damn it. Of course, as soon as the camera... I did this just fine last time. But as soon as the cameras are rolling, now I gotta mess up. Well, I mean, the camera was rolling last time, just not very well. Either way, though. No, I need to go down this ladder. Fortunately, the game is pretty forgiving for this. Come on. There we go. We don't have to listen to a spiel again. We just gotta restart the mission. So if we're lucky, that archer will still be dead. Ooh. Almost knocked him off. That would have been bad. Oops. You know, like that. Alright. I guess last time my timing was just better, because when I got to that part, he wasn't looking that way. So I was able to kill him quick and take this side route. And now we can take care of this archer. And now we're done. There we go. Now let's see what information he has for us. Whoop. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted
Done, Altair. With those archers dead, I can be about my business. Take this. It's some sort of work order for repairs to Garnier's hospital. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
Actually wanted to use the ladder there, but... Alright, so if we go into our memory log now, we can see the Hospitaliers are replacing all the candelabras within the fortress. I could use these to navigate the rafters. Additionally, the workers seem to have pointed out a few of Garnier's more personal projects affected by the repairs. Oh, excuse me. So it looks like these are the location of the candelabras. And then these must be his patients that are being affected by the repairs. Alright, so now I guess we'll just head north and do the flag rally then. Yeah, I'm gonna completely not bother with flags. Just because this is on the alternate account and that's not the goal for that account. Not even an end goal. But if you see a flag in the process of this video, you can probably be assured there's like a 70% chance I got it in the when I originally recorded it. So there we go. What are we doing? Oh yeah, flag rally. There he is. We're just gonna be totally conspicuous here.
If it isn't Altair, remember me? No? I learned my craft at the same time as you. Still no memories of me. Doesn't matter. Al-Mualim has charged me with a mission that I am honored to perform. I must test you. What a pleasure. I have hidden flags in this area. Find them and return to me. Be quick. It is such a shame that the old man insisted that I must help you if you succeed.
And maybe if your face and outfit were, you know, not shared by 50 other people, maybe Altair would have remembered you. Bazing! That's harsh. It's not his fault he's got same face. Oops, I went the wrong way here. But yeah, you can see the time limit is very generous for this first run. And it's pretty easy. You just basically run around and get the flags in order. These do not count as the as flags for the overall challenges, though. The ones that show up as your DNA fragments or whatever. So just be aware of that. That it doesn't count towards that total at all. But all right. Oh darn it! There we go. I've got to scooch over a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. And we're just about done here. So nice, relaxing flag run.
No, you don't understand. I'm bored.
But the timer doesn't stop until you get to them. It doesn't stop when you get the last flag.
Back. I'm impressed. Not enough to change my mind about you, but since Al-Mualim commands, here is what I know about your next target. Garnier hides in the Hospitalier fortress. Getting into the fortress will require cunning. That's all I have for you.
Oh, how useless. I could have figured that out. In any case, Garnier hides behind the walls of the Hospitalier fortress. I doubt the patients within afford him much protection. Killing him will be simple. Getting into the fortress, however, is another matter entirely. Oh, it truly is useless. Alright, on to the next investigation, which is a nice and easy eavesdrop. Which is like one of the easiest things ever. Gotta be careful with those people because they just aggressively act out at you, which can be really annoying. But then if you try to, you know, shove them off of you, then everyone's like, "Oh, you're such a mean guy," which I guess, to be fair, they do look like they have a mental health issue that unfortunately this era can't treat. But Hello, hello. I'm just gonna sit at this bench. No, I'm good.
You hear about Elaine?
The archer who guards the eastern wing?
Poor bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat. Doubt he'll last the night.
How can he continue to work knowing what's to come?
He visits his brother often, so I cover for him when I can.
You aren't there now.
No. I've family business of my own to attend to.
Then he'd best hope the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion.
He won't. Long as you stay silent.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
You know, maybe just don't go telling all of your friends this, and there wouldn't be a problem. But if we go into our memory log, we can see some of Garnier's guards have abandoned their posts. I thought it was just one. Anyways, the archers patrolling the roof are at a disadvantage. A few seconds is all I need to clear a path. And there's even a handy attachment here that shows the archers' locations and their patrol routes, so we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are on a roving patrol, while 1, 2, 3 are stationary and probably just turn in place like some of the other archers we've seen. Alright, so now let's go to the map, and we have an Informer Assassination Challenge next. Boop-a-doo, just running down the street. Just running down the street. Oops. Messed that up. Oh well. We are just about here anyways. So, this challenge is pretty basic as well. It's just kill X amount of people under the time limit, don't be seen. So basically like the ground version of the Archer challenge.
Altair, he's after me. He saw me. He will kill me, and my wife and children. What a mess. Have you come to end my misery? No. Al-Mualim has more compassion than I thought. Could you help me then? A knight of the Hospitalier is after me. If you could eliminate him, you would do a fellow a real honor. I've been here in Akkar since the Crusaders were laying siege. I can give you important information in return.
I like how they don't have any voice lines for Altair in any of the both the investigations and in saving the citizens. It's such a disconnect to where, like, you know, it starts to feel like, you know, one of those Japanese RPGs or something. You're not the target, are you? Oh, there he is. The game didn't spawn him in. Wow. Anyway. Alright. Oh, up and over. There we go. Now we're 2 streets away, so they will never find us because they're incompetent. Woohoo!
It is done. He's dead. Oh, I am extremely grateful. So, here is what I know about Garnier de Naplouse, Grand Master of the Hospitalier. Garnier let his patients roam the halls of his fortress. No one, save scholars, may enter his personal workspace, and the rooftops are guarded by archers. I'm sure this information will help deliver Garnier to the gates of hell.
Alright, so Garnier lets his patients roam the halls of his fortress freely. No one, save scholars, may enter his personal workspace. Apart from the archers defending the rooftops, slipping in should prove simple enough. And he's got an attachment which shows guards, I guess? Yeah, probably guards. Maybe patients, but yeah. Or maybe more archers. Either way, the main takeaway there is that you can use a scholar group to infiltrate the fortress. That's basically the big takeaway there. Alright, and Garnier is a real piece of work, so I do look forward to knocking him off. Which, you'll see what, I mean, I will say the first Assassin's Creed is really good at setting up each of the people you knock off. Because there's always that cutscene, you know, where you see some bit of their cruelty on display. And then, you know, when you do kill them, they're trying to claim, oh, I'm actually a good guy. And it's like, really? After what I saw?
You say he turns away from your suffering. This is unfair. Untrue. He is but one man, gifted as he is, and can only help so many. Soon, my friends, soon the good doctor will attend to your needs. Be patient. Hold hope close. There are many in need of aid, and only one of him. He works tirelessly to serve and save, but these things take time.
Alright. Now we just do our usual routine of stalking this guy until he's beyond the ability to call for help. No, I think you've seen me somewhere else before, sir. And he is sure taking his time.
I need money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry. No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money.
Yeah, you need money.
I need
Who doesn't these days, am I right? Just make sure there's no guards around the corner, and bah! Of course, I did not plan on it spawning people in, like it did with that thug, but... Ow. That's not fair. Yeah, he has some invincibility when he gets knocked down.
Mercy, mercy. Don't kill me. I'll do anything you want.
You serve Garnier?
He makes me say these things to keep the people from revolting, to give them hope and make them eager for his touch.
Tell me everything you can about the man.
Yes, of course. I know what happens within, what he really does.
Go on.
Not sick, not wounded when they enter, but once he's got his hands on them, then the pain begins.
He's no healer then. Just a sick, cruel man.
I don't know what it is he does to make them cry so loud, but it must be stopped before more are made to suffer. Will you stop him?
It's why you still live.
He is cautious. You must pick the proper time. Go to him when he attends to the patients. He forgets the world around him, becomes lost in his work. Yes, strike then.
I thank you for the information.
Then you'll let me go?
Would that I could.
Now, this guy I actually do feel bad about killing. Because most of them are just, you know... Oh, that was inconvenient. Come on. Because most of these, what do they call them? Despots, I think the game calls them, but, most of these speakers just, you know, they tell you what you want to know out of self-interest because they want to live, nothing more. But this guy, you know, like, if we had just asked him instead of beating him up, it sounds like he would have spilled the beans willingly. You know, he has no interest in he probably just served them because, you know, starting out, hey, it's job. And then, you know, figures out what sort of fucked up shit is happening, and it's like, oh no, but now I don't want to leave because I don't want that stuff happening to me.
Stop. You must not trespass here.
Ow. Alright. That's fine. But we are in the what's left of their little bazaar now. So let's get the final piece of evidence. Oh, actually, did I read the memory log? I don't think I did. Garnier removes himself from the world around him while tending his patients one by one. This obsession will spell his end.
So what you got there?
Rubbish. The man had no coin to speak of, just some damn tube. All I found was a bit of paper with these nonsense scratchings.
Them's not nonsense, but words and letters.
Why is a man putting words and letters in a tube? It's a waste of tube, if you ask me.
Must be important. Give it here, and I'll have a look.
Like you helped last time. I ain't letting you steal this.
Well, ain't you clever? Have fun with it, then.
Alright. Once you learn their patterns, it's pretty easy to pickpocket these guys. It's not like in later games where I think you have to do it when they do give you a pickpocket mission. I think you have to do it out of sight of people, but or what am I? Or no, I'm thinking of Fallout, probably. Fallout and Skyrim. Either way, though. So, Garnier's letter is quite strange. He references an arms dealer in Damascus, most likely Tamir, and a second man in Jerusalem. What secret thing unites these men? Men who should hate one another. So I'm guessing this man in Jerusalem is probably going to be our target after Garnier. Master, progress is slow. We should endeavor to reclaim what's been taken from us, or I fear we'll be discovered before we have a chance to act. My work on substitutes shows some promise, as certain local flora can be used to induce a similar state. Be warned, however, the effects are only temporary, and subjects tend to develop a resistance requiring increased dosage. Unfortunately, they can only take so much before exhaustion claims them. I've lost far too many in this manner, and it breaks my heart. Your man in Jerusalem should be commended for his diligence. My supplies remain sufficient, and I am no longer forced to use locals, helping to defray suspicion. I do worry about our loss in Damascus, though I have sufficient arms and armor to continue for a while longer. He will need to be replaced within the month, however, or our soldiers will be forced to wield table knives. Which brings me to my next concern. What do you intend to do about our enemy? I fear that the losses we've suffered are but the start. I feel secure enough within the hospital's walls, but it would be best if we dealt with this trouble before it has a chance to bloom. My men are yours for the task, if it's required. Merely make your desires known to me. Your brother in peace, Garnier. Alright. So that is the final piece of evidence. So now we can return to the Bureau, and next time is actually when we're going to let them know the results of our investigation. Okay, so they did react. But yeah, that's why I dropped it on the roof. Because these guys were guarding the entrance. And as you can see, they are not fond of people dropping in. Alright, so we'll just head over to the Bureau here. And then we will turn in for the night. And then turn in our information. So that's going to be about it for today. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.